Hey y'all, it's me, Lindsay, and today we're going to be trying out a full face of Dollar Tree makeup. Yes, y'all, that's right, a full face of Dollar Tree makeup. Every single thing in this video is only $1. How amazing. So if you're excited to see what kind of transformation we are going to do, stay tuned. Okay, I'm just going to start off with my eyes, and we're going to use this LA Colors Conceal and Correct. And this is what I'm going to use as concealer also, but as eyeshadow primer. So, wish me luck. Wow, that is yellow, but it did the trick. It looks like Marge Simpson's concealer, but that's the whole purpose of this, like, it's color correcting, so. Okay, we're going to start off with this LA Colors eyeshadow palette, this nudes palette. And as you can see, it's nudes. And I'm going to start off with this shade up here. And I'm going to be placing that in my crease. This is going to be my transition shade. Yeah, I thought I'd do a Dollar Tree makeup video because sometimes you're in a pinch and you just want to see if these products work, and I wanted to test them to see if they do work or if they're a flop. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay, the next shade I'm going to take is this dark shade down here, if my camera will focus, and I'm going to buff that into the outer crease using the same brush that I used before. Oh, this one looks really pigmented on the brush. Okay, it's not so scary. It's a little light, actually, compared to what it looks like in the pan. I'm gonna have to build this up. And I say let's do the inner corner too. Let's do some kind of a halo eye. I'm going to take a clean brush, buff that out a little bit. And I'm going to take some of this white that's in the palette and put it on my brow bone. I do have some fallout I'm going to get. And then I've got this other palette called Water Lily from LA Colors. And it's a 3-panned palette. And it's got like a cream, a sparkly cream, a sparkly, well, I say sparkly, I mean shimmery. It doesn't have glitter in it. A lavender and a bronze type color. I'm going to be using the bronze type color in the middle, and I'm just going to use the little applicator that they give me, even though I kind of hate these. But I'm just going to place it, and I'm going to place it on the middle of my eye. And then I'm going to re-intensify the darker shades because we kind of lost that. And And that's what it looks like so far. I'm gonna do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've done the other eye, but I did add some highlight to this eye, and I got the highlight from Dollar Tree as well. This is the LA Colors highlight in the shade Glow Time. And wow, it works pretty good, the highlight. So I say let's put a bunch of highlighter on our eyes to kind of jazz it up a little bit. So and I'm also using my finger in the highlight, and I'm gonna put it on the middle of my lid. Just to kind of give some kind of a sheen. So this is the eyes so far. So far I'm not too impressed with the eyeshadows that I've got. Honestly, this palette you can pass on, this 3-pan. The glitter is just an overspray and it performs really bad. And the colors are not, I'll just show you, the colors are not that intense. And I actually tried to do an eye look with this before I filmed this one. And it just, they're looking prettier on my hand than they look on your eyes. Like, those are the colors, but they don't show up like that on your eyes. So you really can't trust swatches. It shows up really lightly, especially this purple is so disappointing. It just looks like dust on your eyes, basically. So don't even waste your dollar on this. Now for this one is a little bit better, this LA Colors Nudes, but it has a ton of fallout, and a lot of the shades, they look different in the pan, but they perform the same once you get them on your eyes. They're all like kind of a warm tone brown. And this darker shade is not as dark as you think. I've got it on the outside of my eyelids. And yeah, it's just not, I would say spend $2 extra and get the e.l.f. Bite Size Beauty eyeshadow palettes. Don't get any eyeshadow palettes from Dollar Tree. It's a no from me. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly do mascara. And I couldn't find any mascara at the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to quickly do mascara and I'll be right back. So far, we're off to a rocky start, but that's okay. I'm going to keep going. We're going to keep doing this. So I just used my e.l.f. Lash Princess mascara. It's $5 at Ulta. It's super cheap and super good. It's what I recommend. But so we've got some complexion products. I've got this LA Colors setting spray, and I'm actually kind of excited for this. It says set your makeup on the go and helps extend makeup wear. I'm going to do it before and after. And then I also got an LA Colors smoothing face primer in the shade Clear, and it says it minimizes pores. So we're going to put these products to the test. I was surprised they had face primer, honestly. I don't know, I figure if you're really in that much of a pinch, you would skip the primer. But I'm going to test it out today because, I mean, I always wear primer when I'm doing my foundation. So let's try out the LA Colors setting spray. Okay. That's weird. A little bit got on my mouth and it started burning. Oh no. That's not good. But it's not burning anywhere else. You'd think it would be burning all over the face. It doesn't smell that great. I'm just gonna be honest. But for $1, hey, maybe it'll work some magic and help this stay on. So there was that. And then I'm going to try out the face primer. This is the clear pore minimizing primer. It actually looks white, not clear. Yeah, it's totally white. So hopefully it doesn't make me look too crazy. And in no way am I trying to be a makeup snob. I said I didn't like the eyeshadows. I looked at my eyeshadows afterwards in natural lighting, and they look pretty good. Better than I thought they did at first. I'm just used to working with such high quality eyeshadows. It was weird to me, you know? Okay, so this is setting in, and this is, it smells like baby powder, which I don't mind. It smells nice and clean, and it makes your skin feel, it just feels like slightly dry and slightly tacky, but not in a bad way. And then I got this foundation. I was surprised I found my shade, but it was the last one in the shade Buff. It's the LA Colors Matte Foundation, and it says High Pigment Formula. And yeah, this is it. And this was the lightest shade they had. And Dollar Tree, good luck finding your shade. That's all I'm gonna say. They really don't have that many shades. All their shades at Dollar Tree, when I went, they look orange. So I guess if you're tan, super tan, or you like to do self-tan, you can self-tan and do a Dollar Tree shade, but good luck finding your shade. But I was able to find this, so it's matte, which I'm kind of scared for because I do have dry skin, but we're just gonna see. And I'm gonna apply it with this sponge right here. And I got this sponge in it's a square sponge, as you can see. I got this sponge in a little Walmart kit, and it was only $2.88 for like a ton of sponges, and I've been using them and I love them. But if you can find a sponge at Dollar Tree, use a Dollar Tree sponge, or just use your fingers. You don't even have to have a thing. So let's see. I like a lot of, we're gonna do a lot. That's probably too much, but I like a heavy coverage. And we're gonna blend that in. So let's see how it blends in. I'm kind of scared. Okay. With the sponge, it's like absorbing everything. Let me really ball on a budget. Let me use my fingers. Because that just blended right away. If you're gonna go on the go, you're not gonna have any tools like this if it's a quick. Okay, let's see. It's giving me some coverage. It's a little yellow for my skin, a little pale actually. So I probably could have went a shade darker if they would have had it, but they didn't have anything. So, oh, got that right in my mouth. I'm wondering how a brush would do with this, but they didn't have any brushes at the Dollar Tree for foundation, so I'm not going to cheat and use one. This actually looks pretty good once I've blended it out. Wow. For $1? You just gotta really take your time if you're using your fingers and not just So yeah, this was in the shade Buff, which I thought was weird because in CoverGirl, usually Buff is way darker. But we're not going to question things from Dollar Tree. We're going to just be glad they're $1 and roll with it. Okay, this is looking good so far. Let me get my forehead. I'm looking off because I'm using a different, I'm trying to use a different mirror right now. Wow, that looks really good, and it covered some of my imperfections. It covered, I had some acne spots and some, I'm impressed. Wow, this LA Colors, what's it called? Matte Liquid Foundation. That's a good, this is good for $1. If you can snatch up this one for $1, do it, baby. Snatch it up. Snatch it up if you can find your shade. They only had a few. I don't know if, sometimes it's hard at the Dollar Tree to find the same products in every Dollar Tree. So that's my only concern, is that if you go in, you might not have it at yours. But it's good if you can find it, snatch it up. It doesn't really have that much of a scent to it, or the scent is kind of like, it kind of smells like paint, but it's not strong. It dissipates once it goes on your face. And it says this is good for 18 months. And yeah, I like it. I'm gonna use this Color Mates pressed powder, and it's in the shade Rose Beige. Now we're Rose Beige. We were Buff. And it was the lightest shade I could find on the powder. Let's hope it doesn't turn me, let's see. Oh, it looks pretty light. Hopefully it'll even me out. And I'm going to use this Sassy and Chic, that's hard to say, brush that I got. Okay, it has a ton of fallout, but that's okay. For $1, you can't beat it. This brush I do not like. It feels like a broom. Let me change brushes. I'm going to change to the Wet n Wild brush, because that other brush just felt like it was scraping my skin. So do not get the Sassy and Chic brushes, PSA. So this is the Wet n Wild brush. It's like, it's really cute actually. And oh yeah, this is applying better. And I'm gonna set my whole face so nothing slides around. Okay, that powder actually worked really good. It mattified me down and it locked everything in place. So this is a win so far. Now we're going to be using the blush and the bronzer, and they're both from Beauty Benefits. I'm going to show you the packaging. It's actually really cute. And the blush I'm a little scared for, but hopefully it won't be as pigmented as that because it's like a hot pink. And the bronzer, that's the most cool tone shade I could find. And they had other bronzers. They had LA Colors, but I already had a bunch of LA Colors products. I didn't want this whole video to be like LA Colors and stuff like that. So we're going with Beauty Benefits. And this was on an end cap, so I don't know if you'll be able to find it in every Dollar Tree. But I was able to find it. And yeah, we're just gonna use it today. Oh, this is cute packaging. It's just really little. And they had a good shade range for the bronzer, in my opinion. They had 4 or 5 shades, and to me that's good for the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to use the same brush I used the powder on and just shimmy it off. And then we're going to try out the bronzer. Wish me luck. Okay, it doesn't look that pigmented on the brush. Let's see what it does on our face. Okay, I can barely see anything. Let's get a little more. I'm going to load this brush up. Okay, there's a little more on this brush now. And I do my signature kind of contouring. That's actually really cute. I'm not mad at it. You just gotta get like a lot of swipes and make sure there's some on your brush that you can see. And you'll probably have to go in twice if you like your bronzer slash contour is, I like mine really, really noticeable. That's cute. Okay, not mad. So the bronzer is a win. So we're trying the blush. And like I said, I'm a little nervous for the blush just because it is a really, really pink color. But sometimes really, really pink is cute. And I can see it on my brush. Oh well, that's pigmented. Oh, we'll fix it, don't worry. I'm going to do the same on this side. And then I'm going to get a little off on the back of my hand. And I'm going to blend. Wow, the pigment is there. Hello, pigment. And then we're going to use our highlight from LA Colors. And this is in the shade Glow Time. And if you can remember, I used this earlier on my inner corners. It's still looking great. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it with another Wet n Wild brush. This is just a Wet n Wild stippling brush. And this is what I use all my highlights with. So hopefully it does good. We shall see. Wow, that highlight is beautiful. Are you seeing this? That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. This might be my favorite product of the entire video, is this highlight. Wow. I might use this just normally. Yeah, you gotta go get this. I like a lot of highlight, so. But wow, that's impressive. That's not even, my brush is not wet. I don't have anything wet on my brush. So I didn't wet it, so I can't imagine what it would be with a wet brush. That is amazing. Okay. Now I'm going to spray more setting spray on my face because I'm feeling pretty powdery. So this is the, like I said, the LA Colors setting spray. And it's supposed to help extend your makeup wear. Okay, good. It didn't burn that time. I don't know if I had like a little cut on my lip or something. I don't know. And it got down in there. But it feels fine now. And it actually made my face look good. So far, I'm actually liking this look. I'm really impressed with this look and how it's turning out. It's really pretty. And I'm actually not as mad as the eyeshadows as I first was. For lips, I was lucky enough to find e.l.f. at my local Dollar Tree. And this is in the shade Classy. And as you can see, it is really pretty. It's really pink. So today we're going to have a pink lip. Pink lip, pink cheeks. So I'm going to put this on. Oh wow, I love the formula of that. It's really buttery soft, and it almost feels like a lip balm instead of a lipstick, but it's got the power of a lipstick. It's really, really pretty. What do they call that? I don't know if I can find the packaging. I've got a mess over here, but it is really, really awesome. This might be my second favorite item. So that is awesome, guys. Okay, so far, out of everything, my favorite products are the highlight from LA Colors. You gotta get this. The lipstick. I love the foundation. If you can find your shade, good luck. And if you can find this. And so those are my top 3 faves. And then the bronzer I like a lot. That's another fave. The blush is a little bit too extreme for me. It's a little bit too pink. But that's a good problem to have. So I probably layered on too much thinking it wouldn't be that intense. So the blush is good, but use caution. The eyeshadows, to me, you can take them or leave them. But I did get a pretty look with the eyeshadows. It's just such a natural look compared to what I'm used to. But I just wanted this purple to be a little bit more pow in your face. But for $1, I guess it's what you pay for. And you really don't need the face primer. You can skip that. You can skip this concealer. Just skip this concealer. So the products I really don't like is this trio of LA Colors and Water Lily, the primer, and the concealer. The setting spray is good, but it's not a must-have. And yeah. Oh, I also have some lashes I forgot to put on. So let me put on those lashes and I'll let you know. They are the LA Colors Dramatic Lash. And I was shocked to find lashes at Dollar Tree. Okay, I just wanted to take you in natural lighting to show you the makeup look. This is the lashes, and wow, they look good. And this is the eyes and everything. This is my blush highlighter. The highlighter is amazing, and the coverage is really good. It covered up my pimple. Yes, I've highlighted my pimple, but it has coverage underneath. And I'm really, really impressed by this Dollar Tree makeup look. This goes to show you never know what you can find at the Dollar Tree for such a great price, only $1. I'm going to definitely be using some of these products again. And yeah, I love them so much. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.